The parrot continued speaking in a grave voice. After the wedding, the bride and groom will sleep together in the royal chamber. When they fall into a deep sleep, a snake hanging from the ceiling will release a drop of deadly venom onto the bride's cheek. Later, when the king wakes up and lovingly kisses his bride, the poison will enter his body and his life will end instantly. Hearing this terrifying prophecy, the miner became filled with sorrow. "Is there no way to stop such a horrible fate?" she asked sadly. The parrot replied, "There is one way, dear one. If someone hides inside the bridal chamber and licks the drop of poison from the bride's cheek before the king wakes up, then the king can be saved. The person who removes the poison will also survive, but only if he immediately drinks milk afterward." The miner looked worried. "But who would ever dare to hide inside the royal bridal chamber?" she whispered. The parrot sighed deeply. "It seems the king's death cannot be avoided." Then he gave one final warning. "And remember, if you reveal this secret to anyone, 1/3 of your body will turn into stone." With that, the parrot and the miner flew away into the dark sky. The old minister stood silently, but inside his heart he made a firm promise. "As long as I live, not even a single hair on my king's head will be harmed, even if I must sacrifice my own life." From that moment onward, the worried minister decided that he would not let the king out of his sight for even a single moment. At last, the royal ship reached the shore of the kingdom. The young king stepped down happily and began walking toward the magnificent royal horse prepared for him. But before he could climb onto it, the minister suddenly pulled out his sword. In a single powerful strike, he cut off the horse's head. To everyone's horror, the horse collapsed instantly. The king was stunned with anger. His eyebrows tightened in rage as he demanded, "Why did you do this?" But the minister remained silent. He knew that if he revealed the truth, 1/3 of his body would turn into stone. The king could not understand the minister's strange behavior. Still, remembering the minister's lifelong loyalty and service to the royal family, he controlled his anger and forgave him. Soon, grand preparations for the royal wedding began. Guests from distant kingdoms arrived to witness the magnificent ceremony. During the wedding rituals, the king suddenly noticed a beautiful golden plate placed near the priests. As he stretched out his hand to pick it up, the minister quickly rushed forward, grabbed the plate himself, and ran outside to throw it into a filthy drain. The king was left speechless. Once again, he demanded an explanation. But once again, the minister said nothing. The king burned with anger, but because of the many guests present at the ceremony, he decided not to create a scene. At last, the wedding was completed. Late that night, the king and his bride entered their royal chamber and soon fell asleep together, unaware that the old minister was secretly hiding behind the curtains. The minister remained fully alert. After some time, a black snake slowly descended from the ceiling. A shining drop of deadly venom fell from its mouth onto the sleeping bride's cheek. Without wasting a single second, the minister rushed toward the bed. He carefully licked the poison from the bride's cheek and immediately drank the milk he had brought with him. But at that exact moment, the bride suddenly woke up. Her eyes widened in shock. To her, it appeared as though the minister had kissed her cheek. Terrified and furious, she screamed loudly and woke the king. The moment the king saw the minister standing inside the royal chamber beside his bride, his face turned red with uncontrollable rage. What would happen now? To be continued in part 6.